truth be told, funny as it sounds, majority are single today because of their bad character, because of their attitude. Right? It is not like people were not coming. People were coming, okay? But they were busy making selections. Your bad attitude of making selections kept you in that position where you are today without a partner. You're not married, you're not settling down. Time is no longer on your side. You're not getting to 40, 45, 40 plus. From 35 years, you're getting old already. And anybody that is going to come to accept you as a partner, it takes extra grace for you to get a partner above 30, 40, and all of that. You had the opportunity. They had the opportunity. I mean, majority, people were coming. All right? They had the opportunity, but they were busy making selections. You know that attitude of selecting, looking for the right partner, looking for the best man, the best woman, and all of that, kept you in that position where you are today with that partner. You are above 40, and yet there's nobody around you. You don't have partner. You're not married. You're not even in a serious relationship. Like you're not even, there's no hope for you that you're going to get married anytime soon. Now, they now turn it around and say, I love my single nature. You don't love it. Tell yourself the truth. You don't love it. It is your attitude that kept you in that position where you are today. You don't love it. It wasn't your intention. No. Nobody intended being single. Everybody has intended getting married, settling down, having a partner before on or before 30 and 40 years. But lo and behold, you're above 40, yet you're single. And then you now you want to console yourself and say, I love my single nature. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't love it. Because you were busy making selections. You were looking for the richest man, most educated woman, most beautiful woman, most handsome, and all of that. You were busy making selections. People you are older than, they've all gotten married a long time ago. Some of your mates saw the future ahead of time. They got married, settled down, and they're having a beautiful home. But because you were busy making selections, and then now, time is no longer on your side. You're getting old. You are above 40. Most of the people that are coming around you are people you're older than. And yet, you're still making selections. That's why you're still single. You're still in that position where you are today. And then you say you love it. I mean, you love your single nature and all of that. So many of you, because you feel like you cannot be under a man. So many of you feel like, man, I am not. Some of the guys, you tell yourself like, you're not that rich to get married. You're not buoyant enough to settle down. Some of the ladies are looking for the most handsome man, the most richest, and he must be tall, this and that. The way you describe a human, you don't even have those qualities you're looking for in another human. It's not going to work that way. It doesn't work that way. You're describing and setting out qualities that you want. These are qualities that you don't have. That's why we end up having so many single men and women in the society today. We're all guilty of it. But those that foresaw the future ahead of time, they all settled down and they are living a good life, having a beautiful home. Your mates have gotten 1 or 2 or 3 kids, and they're very comfortable in their marriage, in their home. And then you're consoling yourself, oh, okay, I mean, I love my single nature, I cannot be under a man and all that. It was never your intention. It was never your intention. Tell yourself the truth. It is never your intention. So I will encourage the younger ones that are coming up now. Look beyond what the eyes can see. Do not be deceived by some of these people they've ended up being frustrated. They don't have a partner. They're not in a relationship. And then they want to discourage you, the younger ones that are coming up. They tell you things that being with a man is bullshit, being with a woman is doesn't make sense, and all of that. Being in a relationship, they want to condemn relationship. They've all become motivational speakers and spiritual speakers. They tell you things, the wrong side of marriage. They tell you wrong side of relationship, just to discourage you not to be in a relationship, because they are not in a relationship, because they failed during their own time, and they want you to make the same mistake. But I will advise you not to repeat the same mistake they made. You're growing up, you're coming up. At the age of 25, you should be done with your university. You should have a job. 30 years before, on or before 30 years as a woman, you should think of settling and having a partner. Marriage, so to say. As a young boy of 30 years, you should be done with your school. You should be working. You should have a good job. You should have planned your life before 30 years. So on or before 30, 35, as a man, 40, you're already married, you have kids already, 1 or 2. It is never perfect. Do not think that when you go into marriage that you're going to fail because you don't have a good job, a strong job that can carry you, like your finance is not that strong. No, 2 heads are better than 1. Come on. Don't you know that 2 heads are better than 1? Some people, after marriage, the door will open. And the woman brings a grace that you can never imagine. And you have your own grace as a man that you're coming with. And 2 of you are coming together. Imagine the grace together. And it is an explosion. It comes like a volcanic eruption. Like you see the wealth coming from nowhere. As long as there is love, together, trust me, you guys can build a nation. So do not be discouraged. Do not think, I don't have enough money. I don't have a good job. I don't have good education. So therefore I cannot go into marriage. So therefore I cannot have a partner and all of that. So therefore I will not be in a serious relationship. No. 2 heads, 2 good heads are better than 1. If you come together, agreeing on a thing, it shall be established. Definitely you guys will prosper. You will never, there's no way you will go into marriage and then you suffer. As long as there is love, unity. Trust me, you guys will make exploit. So as a young person coming up, our seniors, we were not told all this. We were not informed. But trust me, ignorance is not an excuse. So now you have the opportunity, you're listening, you're hearing me. You have the opportunity to amend your ways. If you're less than 30 years, you should be planning. People are coming, suitors are coming. Why are you rejecting? Because they are not driving fancy cars. They don't look fancy. They don't have the golden chain and all of that. Like they don't have a house already. Somebody is coming asking your hand in marriage, and you're asking him how much he has in his account. It doesn't make sense. The person you're asking how much he has in his account, you don't even have anything in your account. And you are asking somebody that wants your hand in marriage how much he has in his account before you can say yes. You will end up being single. And at the end of the day, you will still be like the seniors that said singleness is better. It was never their intention. They will not tell you the truth. They failed in their relationship. That's why. They failed. They failed. I will leave it here and we'll continue next time. Don't forget, my name is Simone Morrison. Keep liking, keep sharing. Don't forget what I said. Now you have the opportunity. You can amend your ways. Live a better life. If somebody is coming and you love this person, and this person loves you, you know this person loves you, you too can build a nation. If this person is coming and you love this person, say yes. Go into the relationship. Go into marriage. You two coming together might bring a success that you will never imagine, that you can never acquire if you're alone. Trust me. One thing is for sure. If he loves you, if she loves you, then you two can agree, settle down, get married, and push. Even without anything, you don't have money. It is not a must that you must have money to go into marriage. Our parents, they never had anything, but they got married. The celebration was just so simple. Ask your parents, they will tell you the celebration was so simple. few people came and there was no food, and they lived happily, and they were able to train you. They had you and you and others, and they were happy. So you don't need to have the whole world. You don't have to wait to have the whole world before going into marriage, before settling down. Be informed. Ignorance is not an excuse. If you don't do it now that you're still young, when you're above 40, the time of clock cannot be reversed. You cannot take the hands of time back. When you're above 40, it will be difficult for people to keep coming. Like now they are coming, you're very young, at your flowering age, people are coming, suitors here and there are coming, and then you're foolishly selecting, making foolish, wrong selection. You're asking a man how much he has, if he has millions. Your dad doesn't have up to that. Perhaps your family, they are poor, and you're looking for a rich man. You should be rich, and then you look for a rich man. So why are you asking him if he has millions in his account? How much do you have in your account? So why don't you have the millions and then marry somebody who is poor and make him rich? Do you know that your coming into his life can open the doors for him to have that millions that he never dreamt of having? The love you will have for him, the grace you're coming with, can open doors for him, can bring success to that family. You two coming together, agreeing, loving each other, can bring explosion, can bring success, can bring good things in life that you on your own can never accomplish. Love is a beautiful thing. The union of marriage is beautiful. It has been blessed from the origin. Do not let anybody deceive you that marriage is bad, that marriage is a bad thing. Nobody should deceive you. Marriage is a good thing. If you have the opportunity, get married. Stop selecting. Stop selecting. Don't forget that I told you, ignorance is not an excuse. Keep liking, guys. Keep sharing. I love you guys.